Alright, welcome back to the second part of the consensus and profile Rosslyn problem. Fix my hair. There's no fixing that. Anyway. I was able to think about it for a while, and I used my laptop today during some free time at school. It took me about another hour of tinkering, but I was able to get a script running that would do the consensus part of the problem. So my laptop's dead, but I didn't want to just go ahead and copy it all over anyway. I'm going to try to figure it out again on on my file here, on my script here. So let's go ahead and pull up my desktop. Consensus.py. Okay. Oops. Open with Sublime. Okay, so let's see where we're at right now. I have the profile, then I have the profile again. Okay, so we're just gonna delete this. We're gonna make a new function for the consensus. Okay. We have a new line there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's our initial strands. We have the A count, C count, G count, T count. My one concern is the way that the script that I made for this doesn't really handle ties very well. It can handle ties of 2, but if it's a 3-way tie, but we're gonna just go ahead and run with it anyway. So I'm going to write the different parts of the function individually, and then I'm going to wrap them all together into one nice, neat function. But for now, so the first thing that we do, and like I said last time, I know there's probably better ways to do this. I know I could probably just import a library and get this all done like that. But I think the point here for me is to exercise the fundamentals of Python so that I can build up from them. So we're going to do this the hard way. So the first thing is to find a way to work with the columns instead of just the rows. And the way that I came up to do that was basically flipping this matrix for each column here. We're going to make a row, so it's kind of mirroring it on like this diagonal axis here. So let's just do that. What should we call this? Def row column swap. Let's just call it row call. I don't know, this doesn't really have to make sense. And then our input is going to be a matrix. Okay, so for I in the range of the length of the first list in the matrix, or any list in the matrix, I guess it would work for that. And then we're going to have then we're going to do a for loop again for row in matrix. And then we're going to say matrix 2 m2 have that be an empty list to start. We're going to do matrix.append. No. Okay. I have an empty list here for the column. Call.append row at the given index. And then m2 matrix2 dot append column. Now let's go ahead and print the column, see where we're at, see if we have a successful mirroring. Kind of wish I had my script here in front of me, but I guess it's best to practice again. Okay. Row, column, what's this one called? I think that one's called matrix 2 if I remember. It's called profile. For row in M2 print row. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, we successfully mirrored it, and also, oh, by the way, I'm going to try to do this part in lists rather than in strings because it's easier to work with the integers. So we're going to append the integer version. Okay. So we have successfully taken this profile and mirrored it on an axis, basically swapped our rows for columns. So that's the first part. Next, what we need to do is go through each row and return the index number of the highest number. And with the script that I did earlier, I was able to find and account for ties and return both the ties, but we're not going to do that because I'm assuming that the Roslyn problem won't have any with ties for the highest spot. I hope it doesn't. If it does, we're going to have some problems. Okay, so we're going to make another little function here. Max index. And I tried to find the max index for every row in the matrix, but we're just going to go ahead and do the max index for the line. Max index on the line, we'll call it column. Okay. And then we had, what did I do? I made a variable for max index equals 0, and then I had an index. I had the index of the max. know I had to make two variables. Okay, let's come back to this part. Maybe it'll jog my memory. For I in call. Oh yeah, max. Max. So there was a max value. Let's call it mx equals 0. For I in call, if I is greater than max equals I. Then we're going to then we're going to set the max index equals I as well. So it's going to go through, and only if it finds the maximum number, if it doesn't find anything higher than it, then it's never going to touch this max index again, and it's going to leave it be. So if it finds something bigger, it will for I in column, if I is greater than the max equals I. 5 would go in, 5 would be greater than 0, max would equal 5. I think I need to move this one in here for first of all. So the max is equal to 0. No. That was good out there. For I in column, for each one of these numbers, if I is greater than max equals I. And the max index also equals I. Max equals, for I in okay, so the problem is we're going to put the same value in this spot, and I don't want that to be the case. Max equals I, max index equals, so I need to have an index counter of some sort. For I in range of the column, max equals 5. Max index should not equal that. So we want max index to be independent. We need this to be out here. Max index plus equals 1. No. Okay. Column I. If max equals col I, index plus equals 1. Then we want to return max index. The maximum number. I think that should work. Now let's run it through. Max index. M2. Invalid syntax. Why? Though. That's right. Max index M2. Boolean is not iterable. In range. Length of okay. So we're trying to compare an integer and a string. So I need to list an integer. Oh. For I in range, if list item 0, it shouldn't be a list, should it? Oh, okay. For row in list okay, so this should give me the maximum index number for each, the index number of the maximum value for each row. 0, correct. 3, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, correct. 0, 1, 2, 0, correct. 0, 1, 2, 3, correct. 0, 1, 2, 3, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. How are you getting 4? Six, 6, 6, 6. We need to add 1 to the index, not I. For I, index plus equal to 1. We don't want to return index, do we? We need max index. If item is greater than max, the max is equal to the item. And the max index is equal to the current index. Index plus equal 1. This seems like it should work. It's returning 4 every time. There shouldn't even be able to get to 4. Well, this is not going as well as I hoped it would. Okay. The maximum is 0. For ion column. I think I'm overcomplicating this. I cannot figure out why this is going wrong. Oh my gosh. Wait. We want to return max index. This better be what's wrong. Oh man. Okay. It's the dumbest things, man. It's the smallest things. Okay. So we got 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2. Correct. This one should be 1. Correct. 0, 0, 1, 3. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have a way to get the maximum index value now. Okay. And now we need to actually build it. So remember, the index value is associated. This one will be A, C, T, G, because this one flipped on its side. So if the index is 1, that's going to correspond to A. If the index is 2, that's going to correspond to C. If the index is 0, it's going to correspond to A. If the index is 1, it's going to correspond to C. If the index is 2, it's going to correspond to G. And if the index is 3, it's going to correspond to T. So now this is basically what we need. This is our profile, right? Or I mean our consensus. So now we just need to make a dictionary to map this consensus to the appropriate nucleotide. So the hard part's over. Thank God. So now we just take, let's make a new function, define consensus. How do you spell consensus? I've probably been spelling that wrong the whole time. No, I don't think I have. Consensus. No, we got it. Def consensus matrix. Let's just call this actually. Let's make this its own little function and then call the big function that we're going to wrap this all up in consensus. Match profile. So it's going to return max ID. So we need to take these guys and put them in a list. So we need to go ahead and do for row in matrix. Then we're going to call this function. Let's have a for row in matrix. I need to have the dictionary first. Okay. So value, and the key for A is going to be 0. The key for C is going to be 1, correct? Yeah. Two is going to be G. Three is going to be T. So for row in matrix, let's say this is a column, because this will be fed into this will be fed into this guy is what's going to be fed into it, so it's going to be a column. For column in matrix, census plus equals dictionary and this will just return the max index number. Max index of that column. Okay, I think that's the gist. So now let's make the let's make a big function that we can put all those pieces in. I'm going to call it consensus because that's what we're doing. And it's going to take a matrix. Then let's copy the first thing that we did was swap the rows for columns. Okay. The next thing we did, let's comment this out for now. We found the max index. Then we matched all those indexes to a dictionary that gave us the nucleotide that they represent, and contracted them. It consumpted them to a list. To a string. That's the consensus. So we've defined these things. We can comment all this out for now. Okay. We're not done yet. So now within here we need to call on the other functions inside the functions. Row call matrix. Then with M2 we plug it into let's not get rid of that yet. What are we plugging into here? Needs the argument, but what's the matrix again? Profile, that's right. A should be max 1 in here. T should be the max 1 in the second column. G should be the max 1 in the third. C, there, doot, 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 doot. It worked. Okay, that was messy, but it works. So I'm going to take a quick restroom break and I'll come back and finish up this problem. We're there. We just need to do some tiny finishing touches. Okay, I was looking at it, I realized I can make these bigger. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay. I realized I didn't actually test this one to see if it works. Just hope it does, I guess. That worked. Okay. Yeah, it worked. Of course it worked. I just tested it. Okay. So we can get rid of all this now. And I think all that's really left to do is look at Rosalind and see what format they want us to put it in, because I don't quite remember. It wasn't quite how we printed it out. And we just got to make sure our output looks like theirs. Sample output. We want our profile, on our consensus printed first, and then our profile. So let's get rid of all this extra printing. There might be a problem. How is this consensus? How is this profile printed? Yeah, okay. What happens if we do something like this? We'll need another little for loop. Because we need to use this profile for later steps. Print prof. I don't know if this is a good idea. Prof. For nucleotide in that string, okay. That's not gonna work. Why is that giving me an error? Where is it even at? Oh. Okay. So print nukes I f string nukes I What's wrong? Oh, didn't close my string. Okay, that worked. Okay, now let's just call this I think we can make this part of the consensus. Not consensus profile. No, because we need that to be that stuff is integral. This code could definitely use some cleaning up at some point, but for now we're just going to run with this. Okay, that's almost right. One problem, though, is that these need to be separated by spaces. I think. Yeah, I think that this needs to be separated by spaces. So almost. What can we do to fix that? We can join them into a string. Prof I. Okay. What should we call this? Space dot join profile I. Okay, I think that is what they want. Oh. So if we copy that into there, it should look exactly the same. 50111013052005011060101006010106. Okay, now let's read this. So these could be 1,000 base pairs long. Oh, yeah, that could be, but there couldn't be more than 10. Okay, I'm gonna have to use, oh, I don't want the finished there though. I'm just gonna have to be careful. Can start down here and copy up. I don't know, I'll have 5 minutes to figure it out. Okay, so we're going to get a file. We're going to drag and drop it into this folder. We're going to change this file path and run the program. I kind of want to see what this looks like, but I can run it twice. I can run it after the fact. So for now, let's comment this stuff out. Oh, that's kind of actually pretty. That would be more trouble than it's worth to get rid of it. So let's just run. Let's just run with this thing. Okay, my palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Let's go for it. Roslyn consensus.text cons.text Roslyn cons.text. Uh-oh. String index out of range. Oh no. No. I assume these would all be on in one line. Oh, can I fix it in 5 minutes? Oh, I don't even have 5 minutes. Oh, man, that's not my fault. Oh, I assumed that I could. Okay. I don't think I can fix this in time. I don't think I can fix this in the amount of time allotted. For line in file contents, if line if line 0 does not equal that, no. Now what? String index out of range. I'm not going to get this in time. Okay. No, damn it. Yeah, the actual file I got did not look anything like the practice. I didn't know it would come in blocks. So I need to go through the line and yeah, that's not the same format that I thought I'd be working in. I'm just not going to get it the first try. That's really frustrating. I worked so hard on the programs that would work, and it worked. But the real deal just was in a different format. Try again faster. I'm not talking to you. I'm mad at you. Okay, so what went wrong? I spliced my lines. Now this is all just one big old strand. I think in the future I'm going to have like a second Roslyn account to actually look at what the file's going to look like, because I wrote this assuming that things would be on one line, not in blocks like this. So I feel cheated a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, how do we fix this? So right now, file.read lines, for line and file.read lines. Line equals line.rstrip. Strands.append line. So I should have rstripped them, so I don't know why I'm getting this should theoretically all be on one line. Oh man, I feel so cheated. It's weird. Okay, so our first problem is that we're getting new lines when we shouldn't. The second problem is we need to know when to break the lines. So I need to go through and need to add it to a string. So we're going to make this line empty. What the hell? We're going to make this line an empty string. I is not defined. Do you mean ID? ID? The string I for strand and strands. Where did I come from? For I in range. I label plus equals string I. confused. I for strand in strands. Y label plus equals string I. I don't know if I need this. So one thing is here, if we get to the end of the file, it's not going to know why are we getting empty strings? Print strands. Strand equals blank. If line 0 does not equal this, new strand plus equal the line. Else append new strand. New strand plus equals line. They should both be strings, right? Integer and string. Why do you think that you are an integer? If the first. Oh, it's this line. New strand plus equals line. New strand is a string.